TIFU by teaching my toddler to metal sing Baba Black Sheep. So as with all toddlers, they are like a sponge and like distraction. Growing up, when I was changing her, she would kick and mess about, which made it all the more difficult. To stop this, I would teach her things like where her body parts were and sing songs. It usually happened in this order, and she would repeat the songs/sing along with me. Over time the songs weren't having the same effect, so I started to sing them in a deeper voice to try and distract her better. The one usually after pointing out her body parts was Baba Black Sheep. She is going to be starting preschool soon, and while at orientation the teacher was asking her normal things like how she is and does she know this and that, etc. She got to naming body parts, which my toddler did excellent in. This is where the fuck up happened. As the teacher finished asking her questions, my toddler, as if by Pavlovian conditioning with the last body part question, dropped her head and eyebrows and started to belt in the most gnarliest metalcore voice ever, Baba Black Sheep. If you have never seen a child sing in a low baritone voice, it's quite a shocking and terrifying sight to see. Like Damien from The Omen, only with pigtails. Her mother, who I could tell was not aware she could do this, looked me in the eye, and then the teacher, and who quite frankly didn't know what to say as she was shocked. She tried to collect herself and said, "I'll see you guys a little bit later on," which has never sounded more like you guys must be teaching your kid to worship the devil before. TL Doctor thought my daughter to sing Baba Black Sheep hardcore. She proceeds to do so on orientation day for preschool. Awesome, and the kind of parenting I hope to aspire to one day. When I was little, my dad would often play me The Headless Children by W.A.S.P. when I was in the car. In my first year at elementary school, we had to bring in something we liked for show and tell. I brought in my dad's Headless Children album, and 6-year-old me began to serenade the class with a rendition of the titular song. Time bombs in the hands of all the wicked war babies. Light the fuse of temptation and we all burn. 4 horsemen sit high up in the saddle and waiting to ride the bloody trail of no return. I believe my parents got a letter home as the teacher was concerned. My sister got suspended from Catholic school in kindergarten for singing War Pigs. Good times. Your description of a low baritone child growl is now something I want to YouTube. Lamau, I watched Hello with my daughter a lot, and she would wander the house, pick up a stuffed animal and say, "My precious," in damn near perfect imitation. She's your precious. Tell her that in the same voice. Make it her Halloween costume. This is incredible and perfect. Flawless parenting. Did this with my granddaughter, but she loves Baby Shark. But me, being a metalhead, found it in metal version. So now she runs around the house headbanging and screaming shark. She will be 2 in March. This is the way. TIFU by popping a forbidden pimple. This wasn't today. This was actually a few months ago. I get a lot of pimples on my face, not a lot at once, just usually 1 or 2 that will last a week or so until I pop them or they go away. Every so often I get painful underskin pimples, to the point you can actually see the lump in my skin, but no pimple/red/white head. I usually get them near my nose or on my neck, but this time I got one right next to my ear. Unlike previous ones, this one was not only extremely painful, it was also ridiculously big. I couldn't stand to see it when I looked in the mirror. It had been over a week and it showed no signs of coming to the surface, and it was giving me bad headaches and earaches, so I decided to try and pop it under the skin. It took about an hour of unbearably painful squeezing, but I finally heard a little squish and had instant pain relief. It was still quite sore, but it no longer felt like it was going to erupt out of my face. Fast forward 2 days later, I was riding my bike about 25 km/h on the hill past my house when all of a sudden I just fell off the bike and slid down the road on my side, leaving a considerable amount of my skin behind. I had no idea why I had fallen, as I wasn't turning or doing anything unusual. I hobbled home and put some antiseptic on my road rash and slept all afternoon. The next day I went to the doctor to get the road rash treated and dressed properly. While I was there, he asked something that prompted me to tell him about my ear pimple situation. Checked my ear and told me that I had in fact not popped a pimple, but my preauricular lymph node, causing an infection in my ear, which is why I had lost balance on my bike. I was off my bike for about a week before I started riding again, and then I stacked it and tore my MSL, but that's another story. TL Doctor, I thought I was popping a painful pimple, but actually popped my preauricular lymph node, causing an ear infection, which then resulted in me badly stacking my bike. I won't be making that mistake again, haha. Reminds me of that story someone posted about a guy who came in saying he couldn't remove his contact lenses, except he had no contact lenses in, he was peeling at his cornea. WTF. So you have a future in horror stories. That's weird that it caused pain relief. Why wouldn't it be extremely painful? It sounds really painful. He didn't explain why, but I believe it was just because the swelling was causing so much pain. When it popped, it was a relief because the pressure was released. It still hurts after, but nowhere near as bad. I thought the same as you when he told me it was a lymph node. I don't know if this will help when I get one of those. I put Tiger Balm on it and the heat usually brings it to the surface. Tiger Balm is literally magic in paste form. Holy shit, how hard were you squeezing? WTF, man. I was reading along with this, sorry, completely unfazed. Redoc crushed their lymph node, almost threw up. I think I discovered something I'm squeamish about. TIFU by deep throating a banana and getting caught by my teacher. Reddit, behold the story of the most embarrassing moment of my life. Happened last month during the school break. I was with my friends and we decided to make a bet. Whoever decides to deep throat a banana for 1 minute gets a pizza slice from the school cafe. I was the only retard to do it, and found out that I'm pretty good at blowing bananas. Around 35 seconds in, I hear the voice of my English teacher and I panic, making me choke hard on that banana. Then I let out some weird sound that my friends describe as a chicken being strangled at midnight. So yeah, teacher heard that nasty sound and thought someone was dying or something. She walked in just to see me with a banana halfway through my throat. I still remember her words. Oh, she locked eye contact with her, then I managed to exhale that banana out. Teacher acted like she saw nothing and just walked away. So fucking embarrassing. I try to forget this, but it all keeps coming back when I see a banana, and I'm sure that teacher won't see me ever again as the same student. But hey, guess what? I got my fucking pizza slice, and it was nice. TL Doctor made a bet with friends to see who deep throats a banana the longest. I did it and got caught by a teacher who locked eye contact with me, then left like nothing happened. Edit, I'm a dude, not sure if that makes it better or worse. Don't worry about being embarrassed about it. She only told the other teachers she's friends with, her friends outside of work and her husband, who told all his friends about you. She probably left quickly because she did not want you to see her bust out laughing. You brightened the day of so many people and got pizza out of it. I say job well done. One time I deep-throated a banana with the peel on and it scratched my throat and I was coughing up blood all day after that. Remember to peel the banana before relentlessly blowing it. Should have shoved it further down your throat while maintaining eye contact to assert dominance. I'm a dude, not sure if that makes it better or worse. For 5 to 10% of the guys at your school, it's way /better. Edit, thanks for the silver, kind stranger, much appreciated this Christmas. Congratulations on getting the pizza. The internet will remember you as a champion. Eating that pizza was a moment of both questioning my life decisions and proudness.